Okay, here we go again. All right, as you see where I pulled that top off, I left a little remnant of plywood here and there. And it done the same thing here. Now this white stuff, I believe, is what they call fairing putty. And I think that's a putty to level the surface. They put that on there before they started building this front deck. And but when I pulled that off of there, it was all in squares, little squares. Every bit of the pieces. There's 1, 2. That's 3 squares. It was all in squares. That's crazy. And I guess they done that so it would be flatter, I guess. I don't know. But see these little lines here? There's ridges there where that putty was in between them little boards. So I'm not going to try to get all this white off. I'm sanding all them ridges down and get this as level as I can for my to rebuild it. Now I'm not going to try to get all this fairing putty off of here. I'll be here for 6 months of Sundays. But you can see that's a knot hole. That's a knot hole. That's a knot hole. Now, that's not wood. That's just an impression from the wood that was on there. I'm grinding that off. Make it all look kind of white. It's kind of a creamy looking egg color. So, get all the impressions of the wood out of there. And any wood that's left on there. This here where the seat went is a mess. It's going to take me a while to clean that up too. And wherever that, see that fairing putty was loose right here. So I pulled it up. Anything loose, pull it up. And this is the mat. This is the fiberglass mat. That's as far as you can go without going through the top deck. So, like I said, this thing was encased. This wood was encased in fiberglass. But what happened over the years, see the screw holes, bolt holes. Now Ranger run them bolt holes all the way through, them bolts for your seat apparatus. And they sealed it with silicone, but eventually it broke loose and water started getting in around here. Every bit of this wood was rotten. I got a whole sack of rotten wood, not a whole sack, but probably 15 pounds of rotten wood over there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this top. I may wind up putting it back in there and glassing over it and using it for the first layer. But I am going to do everything I can to avoid putting wood back in here. And you can see the screw holes here, you know, with fish finders and all kind of crap been mounted to that. Okay, that's what rots your wood. That's how water gets in there. And rot your wood. Boat's like 26, 27 years old, so, you know, what do you expect? Alright, so when I get this all good and flat, and get it sanded off, then I'm going to figure out what to do. I'm looking for some fiberglass sheets to put back in here. I do not want to put wood back in here. And then this is like 3/4 inch plywood was in here where the seat was. So I'm going to have to build this up with the rest of it. A little brainstorming, but it's going to be nice when I get it done. And a lot of elbow grease. Electric elbow grease. Alright, so let's Sky Mowgli. I'm out.